Hey, what's up everyone? This is Okchief, and yes, I am not dead. I am still here, and I just want to apologize for the lack of videos. I've got a lot of life stuff going on, but I will be back. Like I said earlier in Facebook, I had mentioned if it would be alright. I know that it's not the best, but a pickup video that I showed on Facebook quite a while ago. The whole slew of pickups that I had, and I just wanted to go through them before I wind up pricing them and sending them off to Retropalooza. Now, before I get to the pickup video, I just want to give a really quick announcement of Retropalooza. Guys, it's coming up. It's going to be on September 29th and 30th. It's going to be on Saturday and Sunday. And the reason why I waited so long to make this announcement is because I wanted to find out the schedule paneling for that weekend. And it turns out I'm going to be on Sunday on Panel Room B at 10:30 a.m. I know it's quite early. Trust me, I know it is, but if you make it there, I promise you I will entertain you because I'm trying something new at this Retropalooza. Retropalooza Houston turned out to be a success for my panel. We had a lot of fun, and we wound up playing something different. There was really no Q&A. I know that's the thing a lot of people like to do. They like to do the Q&A thing and then like give away stuff while they ask them questions. I just kind of wanted to just pull away from that norm. So I just wanted to have fun with you guys and at the same time give away stuff. Now, at the last Retropalooza Houston, I gave away almost $100 worth of stuff over at my booth. So if you come at my panel on Sunday, September 30th at 10:30 a.m. I gotta keep repeating that because it's fresh in my mind and I want it to be fresh in yours. We're gonna play Loteria again. It's like Mexican bingo. The hour will go by super fast and hopefully you'll win some money to spend over at my booth. Guys, I hope to see you there. The lineup this year is gonna be absolutely freaking amazing. So let's get to Retropalooza 6 in Arlington, Texas. So I hope to see you guys there. Now let's go and get straight into the meat of the potatoes here. Man, I've got so many things to show you guys. I'm not going to show you them all in this one video. Like I asked on Facebook, would it be alright if I cut these down into little videos? And the majority just said, man, we wanted to see anything from you. And that made me happy. So without further ado, guys, let's just jump into all this stuff I found. Some of the stuff I found, I'm going to be cutting it up into segments. So you'll be seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 videos of just awesome pickup stuff. So look out for those. But for this one, let's get to it. Okay, first up on the chopping block is this sick Tumbler from the Dark Knight series. I absolutely love this Tumbler. This was next to the 1989 Toy Biz or Tim Burton's Batmobile. This is my second favorite Batmobile. This one's from 2005 DC Comics, and there's actually 2 versions of this. This is the first version. If you can see right on there, you can see some battle damage going on there. Now this is the first, see right there, those aren't scratches. Well, they are technically, but this is how the paint job came. It's so cool that they made that into battle damage. Now there were some people that I guess didn't like the fact that they had battle damage, so they made a second version. I think a couple years later, I think they came out with a second version where this part right here was like gold or something. And yeah, some people are real anal about stuff, but I love this version, man. Look at, these are rubber tires. Where do you see that nowadays on toys? Now, I just want to show you the coolest feature about this thing is this. How cool is that? Now, it is missing the missiles. I don't mind that too much because this thing looks absolutely freaking amazing, guys. Now, the cockpit does open. Look at that. Oh, man, that looks sweet. Now, these controls move up and down. He has a really cool cockpit chair there. If you can see that, look at that. Oh, that looks so cool. And when you put the missiles back, you'll see them in the cockpit, actually. See that? You can actually see the missile there in the cockpit. So I think that is really cool. This Batman Tumbler has to be, oh my God, literally in the top 5 of my favorite Batmobiles, guys. Okay, next up is a bag of toys that I picked up from my local thrift store. I believe I have some footage of it. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to have to, if I do, it'll be playing right now. If I don't, well, this is what I got from that awesome day. Now, I got all this bag for around $3 to $4. It was like $3 and change. I gave her $4. She gave me some change back. That's why I remember. It was like around $4 for this bag of toys. There's some really cool stuff in here, guys. So let's just get to it. This is some cool stuff. Okay, first off, oh, check this out, guys. When I saw this, let's move this bag over. When I saw this, I got super excited because one, I found this part was first. And then I found this part second. Now, I instantly recognized this front part of the vehicle. I was like, oh my God. That is something Saban. I know that's something Saban. And I picked up a, what was it? A board game from this series a while back ago. And it's from VR Troopers. And what year was this? This was from 1997. And it was Kenner Toys who made this. Now, unfortunately, when I looked at it, see these two pegs here? Well, one is broken off and it goes right there. They clip on right there. But if this is just going to be stationary, I believe this works just fine on its own, just sitting there. And if you had a figure there, I mean, I think it looks pretty good on its own. This looks, look at that. It stands up on its own. And for the most part, it is pretty much complete. Aside from the figure, this thing stands alone really nice. So I really like this. I really like this. It's called the Turbo Cycle. That's what it's called. And it's from 1997 Kenner Toys. And Saban just knew how to do it back then, man. They just pumped out all kinds of series back then. And this was one of the toys that I found that day for, I think it was like for 50 cents or $1 for the set. So I'm really, really happy about that. Let's put that to the side. Next up, oh, check out this guy. We have a Jabba the Hutt. Now, he is not the original Jabba the Hutt. This is from, I believe it's from 1997. What year was that? Yeah, I think it was from 97. The toy line from 97. Not too many people like that toy line. But what cool feature this thing has from the other old one is that he pivots his tail. Look at that. He swings his tail around whenever you turn him around. So I think that's really cool. He's got a little battle damage up here. I think that looks like some fangs from a dog, unfortunately. But other than that, he looks really cool. Look how long he is. He's about, 10 inches long. No pun intended. But look at this. Oh, he does look like a scrotum, doesn't he? Look at that. So gross. Cool nonetheless. And I got that for like 50 cents or something. Next up, oh, this guy. I remember looking at this, finding this guy in there and thinking, oh my God, I remember something about this toy line. Now, this guy is from a series called Mummies Alive. I think you guys should remember that one. This wasn't a very popular series. It was a series of like mummies. God, I don't even remember what the show is, because in '97 I was a freshman in college, so I wasn't exactly all into these new cartoons or toy lines. So this one himself is called Jakal, I believe. I did some research on him. And his name was Jakal, and he is missing his Falcon armor, if I can remember correctly. He's missing everything, but what he's missing in particular is his Falcon armor. I don't know much about anything else other than he fits really good on my Turbo Cycle. Well, he's gonna have no choice but to sit in there because he's got nowhere else to sit. So that's Mummies Alive. Okay, next up we have, oh, when I saw this, I got really excited and sad at the same time. Here is a, oh my God, look at that. Can we get that into frame? Yeah, look at this. Now this is a Cobra vehicle from, it's a recent line. It's not old. You can tell it's not old at all. This is a mech, so how can this be old from the 80s? This is from 2010, right? And it's from the Pursuit of Cobra. That's what it was. It was from the Pursuit of Cobra 2010 line. And it's missing its canopy, unfortunately. But what is cool is that he can shoot. I tried shooting that. See, he just shot his missile. And over here on the side, you see that? Look at that. Oh, that is so cool. You can reel it back in. I was surprised this was still hanging there, guys, to be honest with you. I didn't think, I mean, the fact that these toys have loose parts and that they're still in there, oh, you almost never see them there. And this doesn't even detach, so I'm really glad that didn't break off. But this looks super sick. Look at this. This looks like it can be straight out of some anime from the 80s. This is really cool. It stands up really sturdy, really good to pose. But unfortunately, like I said, he is missing the canopy. I looked everywhere for a canopy online, and nope, no dice. But he's still, like I said, he looks like he's got some battle damage. If you stick a figure in there with like one arm, he'll look so badass because it'll look like he had battle damage. So yeah, there you go. Really cool piece there. And then next we have, oh, this thing's really cool. I found a really cool plug and play. Charged me like $1 for this. And it's from Namco. It's got 10 Pac-Man games in there. And what's really cool is like when you turn it on, that coin slot turns on. It says 25 cents there. And that's like the reset button as well. So I think that's really cool. What I also love about this is that it uses micro switches. You hear that? Look. That is so cool. So you got some really accurate gameplay coming out of this thing. I know it looks cheap, but it's really not. If you've got original arcade buttons you can use on that, well, heck, why not? This thing is really sturdy, and I believe, like I said, she only charged me $1 for it, so that was a really cool find there. And then lastly, I found this thing called Laser Challenge. Now, this is the chest piece, and this hooks up to some kind of sensor piece. Now, this is a not very long-lived laser, I guess it's some kind of laser tag type of deal. And I looked at it and I said, oh man, this reminds me of the laser tag from when I was a kid. But this is like, I believe this is a newer version. What year did this come out in? 1997. Yes, this was from 1997. What does it say here? Laser Challenge vest accessory, jack only. So I guess you just pump some laser beams into that and this thing would go off the this would send off the sensor, go off the sensor, blah. Not like that in particular, but yeah, really cool piece. That's why I picked it up. A little bit of nostalgia. So give me a second, let me find something else for you guys. Okay guys, next up we have what I consider to be one of my greatest finds of this week. I was not gonna say all time because I found way better stuff. But this stuff was like $4 and chump change. I can't remember. It was less than $5. And I got it at all places. I found these at H-E-B. H-E-B is our local grocery store. And they're all over Texas. The H-E-B is whatever huge grocery chain you have in your area, that's what H-E-B is to Texas. So these were in, I guess, their clearance aisle. They couldn't get rid of them. Now, what makes these really cool, these Black Series, is not the fact that, you know, whatever, they're just figures, posing figures. They're die cast. They're heavy. They're really freaking heavy. So for $10 to get something this cool, this is the hardest. This is the coolest one. The Darth Vader. I mean, this guy right here is the coolest find ever. And he was only $4 and change. I couldn't believe it. The only one that's missing out of this whole set is, I believe, Obi-Wan. Because they all have their numbers here. Let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, Obi-Wan is number 2. So I'm missing 1, 2. I'm missing 2. I got 1, missing 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So, sucks for me. But at the same time, lucky for me. How cool is that? Look at that. I didn't even plan that, guys. You're welcome. Okay, I got this guy for a steal, guys. Now, I believe I paid $5 for him at a thrift town in San Antonio, and it was on Labor Day. That's what it was. Yes, this was a Labor Day weekend find, and their whole store was 50% off. It was freaking amazing. I went through the entire toy wall looking for bags, but I didn't find this guy at the toy wall. This guy was behind the glass counter at the front registers, and he had a price tag of $10 on him, and I would have bought him for $10, but I had to ask. I'm like, is this toy included in that half price off? They're like, yeah. I'm like, give him to me. I want him. Look at how cool Snook looks. Oh my God. No, what would have been cool is if they would have added a little lightsaber there. Or I can even open up the packaging and put a little lightsaber there facing towards his stomach. How cool would that have been, guys? Oh, again, now look at that. There's a little detailed... Oh, he looks disgusting back there. They give a little detailed bio on him. Is that possible to read? Now, you guys want to read this whole thing, you can just pause the video and read that whole thing. I'm pretty much just letting you guys see a little bio on Supreme Leader Snook. Oh, this figure's so cool. I love it. Guys, this was a really cool find. For $5, the Black Series Supreme Leader Snook, I'll take that all day. Okay guys, to wrap it all up, I saved one of the best things for last. Not the last of the series, I've still got plenty of stuff to show you, but for this video, I thought I'd end it with a bang and show you my Avengers Infinity Gauntlet. Now this is from the Legend series. Oh my god, everyone on Facebook was after this box in pristine condition. For whatever reason, a lot of people got their boxes damaged, and I happen to have found this one on a Walmart clearance aisle, and this thing only, oh my god, this thing only weighs like, I don't know, 3 or 4 pounds, but man, what an impact has it had on me just staring at it every day. I want you to check out the back. Check out the back. Look at this. Now this one's really popular mainly because you can fold the fingers. You can move the fingers. The other ones are cheaply made. This one seems to have been put a lot of time and effort. As you can see over there in the corner, you can make a fist while wearing this awesome gauntlet. Now, I had to save this one for last because it was the biggest piece that I had to show you. But yeah, it was well worth the wait, guys. This thing is super freaking sweet. I got it for a steal. Oh my god, it was on clearance at Walmart, and I just couldn't leave it behind. My friend Kingsley was there when I found it, and he thought I was crazy for buying it, but I don't care. It's awesome. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's the last of this video stuff that I'm going to show you. Now, keep in mind, there's plenty of more stuff to come. I've got a lot of stuff to show you, so just keep on the lookout for that, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This is Okchief. Peace out, y'all.